Have you ever played the Gundam card game before?
No, I haven't, but I've been meaning to give it a try. I'm not really sure how to get into it, though.
That's okay. Why don't you and I try playing a game, and I'll teach you about it as we go.
Sounds great.
The first thing you need to know about the Gundam card game is that there are 4 types of cards: unit cards, pilot cards, command cards, and base cards. Your deck can have as much of each card type as you want, as long as they add up to 50 cards. You can also have up to 4 copies each of cards with the same card number. There are 4 card colors in the Gundam card game: blue, green, red, and white. Your deck can be constructed using up to 2 of these colors. Besides your deck, you'll also need 10 resource cards and enough token cards to play when you need them. I'll explain more about those later.
Got it.
I'm going to use a green and white deck with Zeon Forces from Mobile Suit Gundam and Mobile Suit Gundam Seed cards.
I want to try a blue and white deck with Earth Federation forces from Mobile Suit Gundam and Mobile Suit Gundam Seed cards. I can't believe we get to make decks with cards from different Gundam series.
I know, right? That's one of the reasons the Gundam card game is so great. Okay, let's start by shuffling our decks and getting ready to battle. Normally, we played rock, scissors, paper to decide who goes first. But since I'm teaching you how to play today, you can go first and I'll go second. Start by placing your deck in your deck area and your 10 resource cards in your resource deck area. Now draw 5 cards from the top of your deck. Those cards are your starting hand. If you don't like them, you're allowed to mulligan 1 time. To help you decide, check if you have any unit cards with 3 or less level and cost. Those are the numbers in the upper left-hand corners of the cards. I'll explain more about level and cost later.
It looks like all my cards have high levels and costs. I think I'll mulligan.
In that case, put your current hand on the bottom of your deck. Draw 5 new cards, then shuffle your deck.
Okay, this hand looks much better.
Now you're going to take 6 cards off the top of your deck and place them face down in the shield section of your shield area without looking at them.
So these shield cards are going to protect me from attacks?
That's right. If you manage to destroy all 6 of mine and deal battle damage to me, you'll win the game. Last but not least are the token cards. We'll each place an EX base in the base section at the top of our shield areas. Then the player going second gets to place an EX resource in their resource area.
So player 2 starts the game with an extra card.
Now we're ready to begin our game. I'll explain the rules as we go, so follow along. Your turn proceeds in this order.
The start phase comes first, right?
That's right. During your start phase, you'll rotate any horizontal cards so that they're vertical. In the Gundam card game, horizontal cards are rested while vertical cards are active. You don't have any rested cards yet, so continue to your draw phase and draw the top card of your deck.
Player 1 gets to draw on their first turn?
Yes. Both players get to draw during their first turn, so go ahead and draw a card.
All right, drawing one card.
Next is your resource phase. Take a resource card from your resource deck and place it into your resource area.
So I'll keep gaining more resources to use each turn?
That's right! Now is a good time for me to explain more about levels and costs. You can play a card as long as the total number of resource cards you have is equal to or greater than that card's level. When you play the card, you have to rest a number of those resource cards equal to its cost, which is the number printed just below the level.
So the total number of resource cards I have covers the card's level, and I pay its cost by resting that many of them.
That's it! You're catching on quick.
In that case, I'm going to pay 1 cost to play this level 1 ball unit card and deploy it into my battle area.
Since units can't attack on the turn they are deployed, that's pretty much all you can do during this phase. The last phase of your turn is the end phase. If you have 11 or more cards in your hand when you reach your end phase, you have to discard cards of your choosing until you only have 10 cards left. Now it's my turn. Like you, there's nothing for me to do during the start phase of my first turn. On to my draw phase, where I draw a card. After that comes my resource phase. Since EX resources count towards levels, that puts me at level 2! On to my main phase. I'm going to pay 1 cost and deploy this level 2 Zakuto unit card. That's all I'm able to do this turn, so I'll let it end with my end phase.
Now it's my turn again. I set all of my rested cards as active during my start phase, then my draw phase. After that comes my resource phase. Now I'm also at level 2. Okay, time for my main phase.
How about you pair a pilot to that ball you deployed last turn?
Sounds good. But do I have a pilot in my hand that can do that?
Actually, in the Gundam card game, you can pair any pilot with any unit. Just keep in mind that each unit can only have 1 pilot paired with it.
Really? So I can pair this Amuro with my ball if I want.
Some command cards have pilot effects too. That Hawk of Endymion in your hand can also be used as the pilot Mula Flaga.
So I can use it as a command card or as a pilot? Awesome! In that case, I'm going to pay 1 cost to pair this level 2 Mula Flaga with my ball. And since they're now paired, I put the pilot card under the unit card.
Nice! Now that ball has 2 AP and 1 HP.
Now I want to try attacking with it.
All right, start by choosing an attack target. Normally, you can choose either your opponent or one of their rested units. But since I don't have any rested units, you'll have to attack me.
Then I'm attacking you with this ball.
Okay, when there's a base card in play, it takes damage first. The attacking unit deals damage equal to its AP. Your ball has 2 AP, so it deals 2 damage. My EX base has 3 HP, so it still has 1 HP remaining after receiving damage. We'll use dice as damage counters to keep track of damage.
Awesome! 1 more hit and that base is going down.
We'll see. At this point, your attack ends. You still have 1 resource available. Are you going to use it?
I'll go ahead and spend it to deploy this gym unit. That's everything I can do right now, so I'll end my turn with my end phase.
Okay, my turn again. First my start phase. Then my draw phase. I place another resource card during my resource phase. Now I can play level 3 cards. I'm going to start my main phase by deploying this Char Zakutu from my hand, and then I'm going to pair Char Aznabo to it. This EX resource card can only be used once. After that, it gets exiled from the game.
Nice! You've paired Char with his personal Zaku.
That turns it into a link unit. That's what we call a unit that's been paired with a pilot matching its link requirements. Link units can attack on the turn they are deployed, and they can also activate special effects that are only available while linked.
Yikes! So that means you can attack with it this turn?
Yep, I'm attacking you with my Char Zakutu.
Char's Zaku 2 has 3 AP, and Char gives it plus 1 AP. And with its attack effects, it has a total of 5 AP. So that means my EX base is destroyed.
Don't forget, EX bases are tokens, so they get exiled from the game rather than placed into your trash when they're destroyed. Now I'm going to attack you with my Zakutu. Shields are treated as having 1 HP each, so this attack destroys 1 shield.
Does anything special happen when a shield is destroyed?
Possibly. Turn the shield card over and find out. Nice! It's Kira Yamato. That card has a burst effect.
What's a burst effect?
Well, when a shield is destroyed and the destroyed card has a burst effect, that effect activates. Kira Yamato's burst effect says to add this card to your hand. So that means you get to add that shield card to your hand instead of placing it into the trash like you normally would. Pretty cool, huh?
Very cool. I'm gonna do just that.
That's it for this turn. I'll end it with my end phase.
All right, it's time for me to turn this game around. I'll start with my start phase, then comes my draw phase, my resource phase, and after that, my main phase. My defenses are looking a little weak now that my EX base got destroyed.
You might consider deploying another base card if you have one.
Good idea. I could play this side 7 I have in my hand. I'll pay 1 cost and deploy this level 1 side 7 to my base section.
That strengthens up your defenses a little.
Let's see. Side 7's deploy effect says I have to add one of my shields to my hand.
Normally, shields are put into the trash when destroyed, so getting to add it to your hand is not so bad.
I see what you mean. Okay, I still have plenty more to do this turn. First, I'm going to attack your rested Zaku 2 with the gym unit I deployed last turn.
Finally, a battle between units! Your gym has 2 AP and my Zaku 2 has 1, which is how much damage they deal to each other. Your gym takes 1 damage, so it has 1 HP remaining. My Zaku 2 takes 2 damage, so it has 0 HP and gets destroyed.
Awesome! Next, I'm going to attack you with my ball.
That means your ball's attack effect will activate. You can use that effect to recover 1 HP on your gym. Go ahead and remove the damage counter die.
Awesome! Now my gym is back to full HP.
Okay, back to the battle. Ball has 2 AP and my EX base only has 1 HP remaining, so my EX base is destroyed. You still have 2 resources remaining. Are you going to do anything else?
Not this time. I'll go to my end phase and end my turn.
Okay, my turn again. I start with my start phase. Then comes my draw phase and my resource phase. My main phase. First, I'm going to pay 2 costs to deploy this level 3 Fall base card. Its deploy effect tells me to add one of my shields to my hand, and it also lets me deploy a rested Char's Zakutu unit token if it's my turn.
What's a unit token?
Unit tokens are cards that aren't part of your deck, like EX bases and EX resources. There are quite a few cards like Falma with effects that you can use to deploy unit tokens. Since I have one more cost to spend, I'll go ahead and deploy a Zaku 1. After that, I'm going to attack your gym with Char Zaku 2. Looking at their AP, my Char Zaku 2 deals 5 damage and your gym deals 2.
Dang, I hate to lose that gym.
Then why don't you use that Hawk of Endymion in your hand as a command card instead of saving it to use as a pilot?
Wait, I can play that right now? Even though it's your turn?
You can! See where it says Action on Hawk of Endymion? That means you can use it during any action step, even on your opponent's turn.
Good to know. In that case, I'm gonna pay 1 cost and use my Hawk of Endymion. It returns one of my opponent's units with 3 or less HP to their hand. So see you later, Char Zaku 2.
When Char Zaku 2 returns to my hand, so does the pilot paired with it. Now that my attacking unit is gone, the attack ends. Well, that's all I can do this turn. So I'll end my turn with my end phase. So, think you have a handle on how the Gundam card game is played now?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool different parts to the game. Like how you use resource cards and how units can battle each other and become link units.
Exactly! And there's a lot more cool, strong cards besides what we use today.
Yeah, let's play!
That goes for the rest of you too. Build a deck with all your favorite cards and get into the Gundam card game.
Hey, let's finish our game.
It was your turn next.
Okay, here goes my start phase.